Hi, this is Crystal Knight, and I'm a contributing writer for the Black Girl's Guide to Politics. Today I'm interviewing Martesha Johnson, the first elected African-American public defender for Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, Martesha.
Hey.
So you just won the Nashville Public Defender election on May 1st in the primary, and you're actually going to go on and win the general election in August and then be elected first African-American public defender in November 2018 of this year. Tell me, how does that feel?
Wow, it feels really kind of surreal. I've been an assistant public defender for almost 10 years, so the work itself, the job that I do, has always been something that I'm passionate about. I'm excited about a new level of leadership, a new level of work that I get to do in the office, but my passion for my clients and the cause that I stand for have always been the same. So I'm really excited, though, to have finished an election cycle and campaigning, and being able to actually start this new role in September is really exciting.
Great. What actually inspired you to run for office?
I began to feel sort of a tug for higher level of leadership, I would say a little over a year ago. I had been a lawyer, really passionate about the work that I do for poor people, and not necessarily happy with the things that I see every day in the justice system. And so I started to ask myself, was everyday advocacy enough? Is just going to the courtroom every day, is that enough? Or is there something else I should be doing? And I felt like I needed to run for office or do something higher than what I was doing, but I could only think of all the reasons I shouldn't do it. So I was like, I'm too young, it's not time,
Right.
I don't want to deal with politics, but the more and more I thought of the negative reasons why I shouldn't do it, the more and more I felt the push that I actually should do it. And so I decided one day that it was now or never, and I just took that leap and never looked back.
Well, thank you for running. We need more women, more African-American women, more younger women to step into the fold. So thank you for being a trailblazer in this field. Thank you for being a trailblazer for Tennessee and for Nashville. And what would you say to women who are out here listening and watching and thinking about running for office, but maybe they have some of the same reservations you previously had? What would you say to them to get them motivated to actually go ahead and take that step to run for office?
I would say that if I can do it, certainly anyone can do it. I'm not from a traditional political background. I didn't come from a line of a lot of money where I knew I'd have sort of a bank account waiting for me when I decided to run for office. But I knew I had the passion, and I knew that my passion would lead to people who were supportive of my cause. And so I would say that if you feel that tug, if you feel the desire to be a leader, to run for office, that you should just do it. You should step out there and know that once you step out there, there are so many people who will hold you up when it feels dark, who will push you forward when you feel like you're alone, and who will support you to your victory. So I would say just do it. It is hard work. It definitely is. But it's hard work that we need more people to do. So I would say just do it.
Great. That sounds like great advice. What's another thing you would say? You're a mother and you're a single mother. So what would you say to single mothers who are out there and they feel like, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't have the support, I don't have a good supportive system, but I do feel the calling to be an elected official. You are now showing Black women across the state of Tennessee, Black women who are in the legal field, that it is possible to be a full-time mother, have a full-time job, and to run for office. So what are some of the things that you use from your experience that you would, give as advice to other women who might be single mothers and who are considering running for office, but they're just unsure about how to balance both worlds?
It is a difficult balance for sure, but being a mother gives you the baseline tools that you need to run for office. So being a mom requires you to be strong. Being a single parent absolutely requires you to be resilient. There are things that you have to do to hustle for your family. And so having that hustle sort of deep-seated in you as a parent, as a person that knows that it's on you, you have to make ends meet for your family. That was the same mentality that I took when I decided I was going to run for office. I knew that You know, I had the strength. I knew that there wasn't anyone who could out-hustle me. And I knew that my daughter needed to see her mom taking a step to do something better for our family, because she would forever have that example. And when it came time for her to run for office, or pursue whatever her dream is, she wouldn't have the same stumbling blocks, because she can remember vividly that time when my mom decided to do this, and I got to experience that and watch it in real time. So, you know, I think moms are super equipped with that cape that we wear every day anyway, and so you just put it on in a different way, and you wear it as you run for office.
Wow. Well, that's definitely inspiring. You're a real life superhero. And so my last question is, what do you do for self-care? So I know when you're working and you're in a field that's high empowered and high velocity, you get long days, long hours, heavy loads of work. And so that's one thing, but also carrying that load into elected office is another stress added to your already regular job and regular life stresses. So what are some of the things that you do to just practice self-care, to take time for Martesha?
I don't really know what self-care means all the time. I'm not the best example of that, because I tend to find myself just going.
Mm-hmm.
So I really have to be intentional about it. The things that I like to do for myself are to just find moments where I can read a book that I've been trying to read, or go and get my nails done, or have a few moments to sometimes it's just walk around the park or walk around the mall, that I can have a moment to clear my mind. In an ideal world, I get to travel somewhere every month, because travel is like the thing that helps me take my mind off of my day-to-day life. I don't get to do that, so I try to create opportunities to have fun with my daughter, or in those moments that I can find alone, I just do something different, do something to take my mind off of the day-to-day work that I do.
Right. Okay, well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with us and to share with us a little bit of nuggets that we can give to our viewers and to the folks who subscribe to our blog. So again, this is the Black Girl's Guide to Politics, and again, I'm Crystal Knight. I'm a contributing writer, and today we've been speaking with Martesha Johnson, the first elected African-American public defender for Nashville, Tennessee.
Woohoo!
Thank you.